a building. I don't understand where they are standing. Imagine the way they happen for inside the country. I hope you can hear me now. I hope my audio is very audible now. Thank you so much. So make I run through some things that happen for inside our country. I shouldn't be smiling because it's such a pity that dozens of people they die daily, and instead of our government to concentrate on how they go stop this death, what's important for us, not just more of politics. And it did very, very, very it did pitiful. It did in fact it's annoying. It's just sad that people die daily. As I talk to you, there is mass exodus in states like Bauchi State. People they run for their life. For Kebbi State, people they run for their life. Why did they run? For Kebbi State now, because of say it is some communities where BC these terrorists and don't give ultimatum of how much they must pay. $100 million and 100 million naira, and they don't get the money, so they run because they know what's going to happen. The next thing I say, a lot of people could die. And then for inside Bauchi State too, the same incident. As I speak to you, there is mass exodus in Bauchi State because people are afraid that the terrorists have told them that they are coming and they will indeed attack. But what do we have? In fact, Nigerian army camp was overrun and soldiers killed. Our soldiers killed, their vehicles burnt. The other day I told you about our armored personnel carrier APC that was destroyed on the road in Zamfara State. As EBC, they try to escort people, then pass road, make EBC these same bandits, then not attack them. And the explosive device, so EBC this terrorism keep, scatter our armored personnel carrier. That's now one equipment shot. For all the equipment we EBC will not even get access to. One now down. So you can imagine all of these things that happen, but the only thing, and most of these things that happen, our government has never answered, never make one single comment about them. There is no comment from the president or the presidency about these attacks in Nigerian army and the ones where BC citizens they die. The other day I tell you how them pack Nigerians like sardine, roll them for cloths. About plenty of them will die from inside Zamfara. They go through away. Now, international organizations don't report about them. Amnesty International don't talk about them. Our own presidency is yet to react about it. So if you like say the deaths don't be too natural that we need to think them again. If it just happen, government will just overlook face. They need to like put face. Perhaps they think say if they look or talk about them, it means say they give the killings, it would spoil the administration. So because of that, they need to talk about them. And I don't know how someone or people would think that the state we are in Nigeria right now is actually safer than what was like some years back. I don't know how anybody in their right senses, when no smoke book for Igbo, according to Wiki, go think say Nigeria is safer today, past in 2015 during Goodluck Jonathan's administration. It's such a pity that politics, affiliation, and all of that don't make us blind that will fail to tell the truth. Those periods, PDP's era, it was just concentrated in the south, northeast alone. And not even everywhere in the northeast, just selected area states, Borno State here, and some of those other states. Just about 2 states only. Now we get this crisis during Jonathan's administration. But as I speak to you now, this havoc don't spread around almost all the states then, including southwest, including northeast, including south-south. People for inside Delta State, they shout that they need to go their farms again. Why? Because of the activities of this terrorist. And what would they get for government denial and looking at making it feel like it doesn't exist? It's just such a pity. But make I run through some of the headlines of things today very quickly. Terrorists killed soldiers in attack on Adamawa military camp. Kill soldiers in attack on Adamawa military camp. This is a very sad incident. Meanwhile, mass exodus in Bauchi community over rising bandit attacks. They said the attack don't too much. And so people, if you see the pictures, I'll show you, on my other life. People pack their load, pack their things, they run, come up for their village. Why? Because of they say terrorists don't attack, don't too much for their community for inside Bauchi State. So they are running for their lives. People are fleeing for their lives for inside Bauchi State. And then other areas they also they left out as at least 9 persons gunmen don't kill as the gunmen storm relaxation spot for inside Plateau State begin to they kill people. At least 9 people done that. Meanwhile, there's another death in Plateau State really different from that one, just so you know. Another one where they were about 10 people. That one they different entirely from this particular one. Now, 9 people die as government enter inside relaxation site, begin throw bullets, throw gun to people. Then we say just they join to when people sit down, they dig their day. They observe their merriment, and then what happens? Let me run you through that story. Gunmen on Sunday evening, just yesterday evening, stormed the popular relaxation spot in Duruwa, Babuji, Babuji community for inside Bracken Ladi local government area of Plateau State, killing no fewer than 9 people in what residents described as a brazen and calculated attack. Now, remember that when there was an incident that happened during the week last week, that Arewa youth they say they will have a reprisal attack, that because the youth killed their people, so they will have a reprisal attack. And are you surprised to see this happen? Now, the assault, which occurred around 7:15 p.m., shattered what had been a calm evening at the local hangout, where residents had gathered to unwind, and close at the close of the weekend. So this is what happened. So you see, and people just say, but that is, you cannot go out to a joint in peace. You cannot stay in your house in peace. You stay in house, they go burn you together with your house. You go out to joint problem. What can Nigerians really do? And how can somebody see this kind of level of terrorism really happen for Nigeria? Come tell us, say Nigeria is safer today, pass as it did some years back. Come on, if you know they smoke people like Wiki, now they talk that kind of thing. Like Wiki will say, I'm not saying they smoke people. They say you smoke people. You know that word. So if you're not on something, why would you have to say that kind of thing? Like you're undermining the people that are dead, like you're making a mockery of the number of people who died, number of people who have been displaced so far. Are you making a mockery of them? That's the question. Now let's move on. Another incident for inside Plateau State, 10 killed hours after curfew as residents accuse elders demand terrorist designation from Agba. Another one again for the same Plateau community, the same Plateau State. At least 10 people killed. Now the talk say make the proscribed Magban as a terrorist organization. That Magban needs to be proscribed as a terrorist organization. The same Magban, they say US don't earmark to proscribe them as terrorist organization, and they protest. They say no, that are just peaceful individuals doing their work, and they don't need to be proscribed. They're just going about their businesses. But when members of your businesses don't get fingered for death to be happen for inside the country, and you people don't come out to condemn it, why would people now, Plateau State people are saying that they should prescribe Magban because of this, because of the series of attacks where they attack them. Meanwhile, after Kwara Zoro massacre, residents accuse Nigerian soldiers of mounting roadblocks to extort money, not hunt terrorists. It shock you. Say, oh goodness me. Now, Kwara Zoro massacre will happen. We say lots of people die, almost 200, more than 200 as the community talk, but about 170 as the BC International Organizations report. Now, people they talk say military can't come out roadblock, and people are thinking that that roadblock is actually to secure the people of the village. But the Kwara community they talk say no, the roadblock is not actually meant to secure them. Rather, say military use the roadblock, they stop them, they collect money for their hand. Is there anything we'll not see in Nigeria? The military use those roadblocks to collect money from them. Well, kindly like and share this post, and if it's your first time of joining us, please click on the subscription button. Sad things to see happening in Nigeria, right? Alright, moving on. Please help us. Terrorists parade traumatized women kidnapped in Zamfara, Sokoto region. Force them to beg for freedom. If you see these women, they look, in fact, they are in a very sorry state. Excuse me. They're in a very sorry state. You see that they are physically traumatized as terrorists parade them. In fact, this one can't even make somebody like JC Jax even put up a comment. Excuse me, I think I'm hiccuping. Excuse me. Come make JC Jax put up a comment and said that unfortunately our government cannot save us anymore. Why is it that government is unable to secure us or save us? Excuse me, let me have a drink of water. Okay, yeah. So how come our government did secure us again? In a place where you be seen a sovereign nation, you see terrorists, they parade human beings where you be seen and kidnap, and there's nothing we can do about it. And we're just quiet. In fact, we're just helpless, not even quiet. See what Jesse Jax said. So he played a Nigerian musical rapper, Jesse Jax, condemns the Bola Tinubu government over worsening insecurity across the country, declaring authorities have utterly failed to protect citizens, particularly women and children. See what's in input. He said our government has utterly failed to protect, especially our women and children, who should be protected at all costs. Imagine the hell these women have endured, the helplessness, knowing nobody is coming to help them. It is disgraceful that in 2026, citizens are still being snatched. They snatch them. Now, what's just that's right. In 2026, citizens are still being snatched, and they are helpless. Citizens are still being snatched like livestock on highways, farms, including their homes, anywhere where they go, whether not for road, for highway, for anywhere, even for their homes, they are being snatched, they are being kidnapped anyhow. Which kind of country be this one? Now, what's in the in don't talk. Now, these women, if you see the condition they are, you feel sorry for them. This beg when they beg. Now, beg when you're begging and knowing that there is even no hope that you ever even make it. There is no hope that you survive after the begging. That's exactly the way the women look, how they're begging. And I'll play you the video when I'm on the other live. It's such a pity. It's so pitiful that this kind of thing is happening in Nigeria, and we have a government, and we have people who are even supporting government and saying, oh, government is doing well. Oh, there is no insecurity in this administration. Oh, the security situation is better. What is wrong with our conscience? Have we lost our minds because of politics? Now, wow, moving on with other issues around terrorism. Terrorists kill to abduct trader, shoot young girl in Kwara community attack. Did you hear that? Kill to abduct trader, shoot a young girl in Kwara community attack. And this will happen from inside Kwara State. Now, suspected terrorists have killed at least 2 persons, abducted a trader, and shot a little girl during a deadly attack on Sunday evening yesterday in Bubu community, located at Edu, local government area of Kwara State. Again, for inside Kwara State. Again. So you see, when they say, these terrorists, they conduct havoc, as in they don't rampage across the country. It's basically across the country. We have reports from Plateau, from Benin people now, they run for their lives. In the community, they run for their lives in Benin State because of attacks. We have attacks in Bauchi, in Adamawa, in different areas, almost across the country. Attacks just happen left, right, and center, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay, if you were in a recent car accident, you have to check this out right now, okay? I'm gonna show you something absolutely crazy. It's gonna blow your mind. So this is a settlement check that
in Kwara community, residents flee as gunfire rages. This one, another one again entirely. Residents, invade Kwara community. Now, some people take to their heels, begin run as they begin shoot up and down. All this happening in Nigeria. Now, investigation rescued but forgotten. Government abandons 22,000 children after failed education drive. This, according to a report, we say come out. We'll look into that later on. Anambra Governor Soludo shot Nnewi auto spare parts market over failure to end sit-at-home matter. So, leaving the security, going to other things that happen. Kindly like and share this post. Please kindly click on the like button and also share this post. And if it's the first time of joining us, please click on the subscription button. So, Oga Soludo of Anambra State, the 001 of Anambra State, don't shut down the Nnewi spare parts market. Why? Because he talks, some people from inside the market still observe sit at home. How dare they observe sit at home? So he shut down the market. Anambra State government has ordered the immediate closure of the new Auto Spare Parts Association, NASPA market in Nko, Nnewi, over what he described as low compliance with Governor Charles Soludo's directive, ending the controversial sit at home in Anambra State. So, spare part market could they shut for now? Say why did we say they no go resume market? Meanwhile, we hear that women deliver babies by candlelight at neglected health center in Niger State community. The health center being a very deplorable state. And by the way, they have a governor. They have a governor where they say he go to celebrate a child we born Peking, for somewhere. But meanwhile, in all states, healthcare be in ruins. Yeah, okay. So moving on, Anambra's Governor Soludo shuts down Nnewi auto spare market. I think I've told you that. And then Amnesty International raises alarm over as gunmen kill 4 in Bauchi. Says bandit attack in Nigeria is getting out of hand. That's now Amnesty International talk. They say the bandit and terrorism attack for Nigeria don't they become unbecoming. It's becoming something else. It don't they get out of hand. Now waiting Amnesty International talk. Obedient Movement alleges APC manufactured Abuja Municipal Area Council election victory through violence and intimidation. Now waiting Obedient Movement talk. Well, I don't want to put my mouth in that matter. I think we've discussed it extensively. Internally displaced persons in Abuja petition IGP Electoral alleged intimidation by police officers union leader. That one said the ground. And fire got to Murtala Mohammed International Airport Old Terminal in Lagos State. To Murtala Mohammed International Airport Old Terminal, the get fire incidents. All right. Okay. Let's see. FCT polls, despite increased awareness, media coverage, and electoral law coming into full effect, it's appalling. There was still mass rigging. Narufa Yusini, now they talk this one. FCT poll, democracy assaulted broad daylight. Obedient Movement rejects AMAC election results over violence, manipulation, and rigging. They say that violence, manipulation, and rigging for the election, and Obedient Movement then, and they reject them. So there's a lot that we need to do and get right if we really, really want to battle President Tinubu. And no, I'm not among those who think that Tinubu is undefeatable. No, it's a lie. Huge lie. Even with what he thinks is the structure he has in place now, he can be defeated. The only thing that needs to happen is for the so-called, what do they call them, coalition to come, put their acts together, put themselves together, come and tell themselves the truth. See, there is nothing Tinubu is capable of doing that the group of people you have in ADC cannot match in power for power, might for might, Agberu for Agberu. Grab it and snatch it, or grab it and snatch it. There is nothing Tinubu can do that these people cannot do. What he knows, they all know if they don't know more. They are all the same thing, and that's why people are like, oh, why is Peter joining them? Why is Peter joining them? He needs a bit of people with coins in his head, in their head, to also win election if he has to win. So I do not believe in that school of thought that think, oh, Tinubu is just too mighty in politics. It's a lie. It's a lie. If he has so much public opinion, I dare the presidency to have a free and fair election. I dare him to impute direct transmission of results and real time into the electoral acts. Make it. I dare them. I triple dare them. If they so believe that they've done so well, I dare APC to make election process transparent and free and fair. If they feel that they know it so much and that they have the public, not be all this one when they will come and they make political statements. We can they mock Amici, P2B and the rest of them. Say you see this and that one. After you know obviously what you did. Like you're gaslighting people that you rigged the election against. If you know say it's short for you, allow free and fair election. I triple dare them. I dare them in every way. Allow free and fair election. One that is so transparent that there will be no vote buying. Any proof of vote buying will condemn. We cancel the election from the polling unit so we get announcement about vote buying. Anything about manipulation will cancel election from that polling unit. Let's see what can happen. Let's forget about this thing that people are saying, oh, it's hard to defeat Tinubu. It has structures in place. What kind of structure? What do you even call the structure? Not be all of us that live for this country. I went to get medication because I'm a bit under the weather, and the cost of medication don't increase again. It don't increase again. What are we even saying? Those people will basically be the structure. They know they go markets, they know they buy drugs, they know they chop food. Those structures, they be aliens. Those structures supporting that, are they aliens? Apart from the few where they benefit from the structure or the criminality where they happen now, the rest of them uncle. The rest of them uncle. The rest of the Nigerians. Are you telling me that the majority of the Nigerians would rather be...
If you're tired of hiding your belly in photos, on February 23rd, we start Tai Chi for beginners over 50. Just 7 minutes.
It's a lie. APC does not have the majority of Nigerians. That is a big fat lie from the pit of hell. You know what that lie is for? The purpose of that lie? To make your mind feel like sick, to make you feel defeated. So that when you lose elections, people can say, oh, you know, see, and what to make them lose. It's just like what I see happening in the Abuja municipal election. When they talk, say, oh, now because of say Dr. Mo, na Benue State man, oh, why am I not go field person away from Benue State? It's a lie. Even as if from Benue State, why did they rig the election? Let them swear with their lives. Let them do what they can to prove to us that they did not rig the election. It is a lie. It is a lie. They rigged the election. If they know, say they get person with the indigenous person as their candidate, as against someone from Benue State to be Dr. Mowe, the Abuja people don't go vote for. Why did they need to rig to win a non-indigent? Why did they have to rig to win a non-indigent? You win election, you get the popularity. Now you get everything. Now you get indigenous person. Wait, they say they like pass. You see how to rig to win. Are you not a loser? Are you not a loser? And you see, I'm sorry to say, but it's very annoying. It's very annoying what we see happen in Nigeria in election cycles. I dare any politician wake up saying get popularity. I dare President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make room for free, fair, and credible election and transparent election. And I keep saying this, that the ruling party is actually the easiest to convince Nigerians that, in fact, I didn't get the free hand pass to win election. Every ruling party, I didn't get the free hand pass. You know why? Because they have the opportunity to prove to Nigerians that they can make it right. So when you are in power, and you lack the capacity, you've been unable to prove to Nigerians you can make their lives better, but rather you dwell on propaganda to prove to them that you're making their life better. But meanwhile, you're not making their life better, and you're telling me that you can win election free and fair. It is a lie. It is a lie. You get the ruling party get everything for their fingertips to use win the minds of Nigerians. All Nigerians want now just small things, then they go use the election. How can you say that you made their life so better and Nigeria is so better? You're still borrowing. World Bank is just about approving another 500 million US dollars for us. What are we doing with all that money? You have a whole minister for coordinating minister for economy, Ogawe Edu, came out to tell us that debt servicing they overburden Nigeria, meaning that servicing the debt, the what we owe to service them, say you don't weigh us down for Nigeria. And you're coming to tell me that which economy will they do well? We're going to now say debt service and overburdening them. And you're telling us economy is doing well, we'll meet our targets, even meet them. It's a lie. It's all propaganda. I'm sorry to say. In fact, people they even suspect, say, even this dollar where they come down now, it's just deliberate push where they hedge, use naira, the money they hedge the dollar so that it will look like, say, the whatever they call them, the policies, economic policies they work. It's not working. Call it work. What are we producing? Oh yeah, tell me the statistics. Give me figures, facts. As my colleague Rafai will talk, empirical evidence will show the reason why it be say this dollar they come down heavily, like this way they come down. If not, be say some supports there. If we need the support dollar in any way, show me the empirical evidence. Why the productions? Why the exports? Where are they? What are the things we're doing differently that is making dollar come down? Nothing. And then we still live in a dollarized economy. Our economy is still very dollarized. The politicians, and then they dollarize the economy past. Almost all of their expenses and all the things that they do, they center in dollar. And you want to tell me that dollar is coming down because the policies are working? It's not true. I beg, I dare make una bring renowned economists where they neutral from another place for the world. Make them come x-ray our economy, come tell us it truly that the good work we will do, now they make dollar come down. Please, let's bring an expert to tell us, to teach us. Some of us will not be expert for economy, but we not be loaded like that totally. It's unfair. The Nigerians are being gaslighted to get make we just take the status quo like that. Make we just take it like that. And the problem is that own education, lack of education, they make Nigerians just settle for nothing. Nigerians go think, how we go do now? Defeatist mentality. We just feel defeated. Now what will they do? Because I know that if I like, not gonna feel defeated. I will see me within the next 4 years or 5 years when I will hear Shege Banza. Nobody is. I believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has the capacity to get this country working right. Why is he not doing it? I do not know. The first thing to do is to show empathy. Cut down your cost of running governance for crying out loud. Why he be say, when they talk, say many Nigerians, they manage because of your policies. And people where they government see they live large. Why? You tell people to manage or make policies, painful times and all that, but including your own cost of governance, just imagine a situation where we say, tickets will consign the presidency for 1 day, pass the money where we say they release for all Nigerians' healthcare in terms of capital project for healthcare for 1 year. But Nigerian government will use that money, buy ticket 10 times of that money, buy ticket 1 day. And you're telling us your travels are yielding results. What is the results? Where are the results? What will be the impact of that result in our economy? If not the propaganda. And I'm sorry for the oppositions. I feel so sad. This opposition gets a lot of use match this administration, what or what night or night. They are not even using it. I don't know if maybe the position even they worse, because I don't understand where they are standing. Imagine the way Nigerians are so disrespected and degraded, and how other countries about they run away from Nigerians. They make their policy.
What if your retirement savings were suddenly worth significantly less? Elon Musk recently shared that high government spending
and opposition leaders don't fit to use that one, cash in on that one to you say, oh, let's do campaign on this. Nigerians, if you know that your future is at stake, the way other countries perceive you is determined by the kind of leaders you put into governance. They don't even fit you that one. Whether their time is not even reached to know, say, the way Nigerians are perceived by Committee of Nations and other nations, now enough campaign topic to use talk about. Because you think it's because you're outside the country. With the way the policies are going against Nigerians in other countries. So Nigerians, I think the jackpot may be coming back. Countries may start deporting Nigerians back. They may start deporting them back. Why? Because of the kind of government we get. Is it fair? Oh, well, make me face other matters. Kindly like and share this post, please. Like, share, and subscribe. If this is your first time of joining us, please subscribe. If it's also not your first time of joining us, what are you waiting for doing that you've not subscribed? Kindly subscribe, like, and share. So let's go back to the issue. Now, Hisbah will arrest you for eating, but vote buying during Ramadan is acceptable. This is a slap FCT poll irregularity. Oh, so Hisbah, if you chop food, now they say, how dare you chop? They will arrest you. But vote buying not be same. And meanwhile, both Christians and Muslims they fast this period, but they can buy votes. The people that will buy the votes, you don't get Christian among them. What they fast? People will buy the votes. I be where sell the votes. Where they sell the votes to? I be where sell their votes. They don't get Muslims to around them. Where they fast? We get all. You see ourselves. Not be whether we be Christians or Muslims they do us. And a pure character problem we will get. And a pure character problem we get. Now democracy under siege, Tinubu's chokehold suffocating Nigeria. Ogatiku Abubakar, with all due respect, sir, please rest. Please rest. Especially you in particular. Please rest, sir. Ogatiku Abubakar, with all due respect. You know why I say that? Now you be one person who I expect say you supposed to know everything where President Bola Tinubu know. Nothing Tinubu know where you don't know. No kind of might where you get where you don't get. No kind of criminality where you go fit employ for election, deploy for election where you don't fit get idea of. And you let that criminality reign. Or you let whatever region reign and you come out to shout under siege. Who will answer us now? Who will answer? Who are they tell now? You're telling us on top of social media. So after telling us on social media, what should we now do? Please, with all due respect, the Atiku Abubakar, sir, please rest with this matter. Please. Because people expected people like you to bring in your A game. You're organizing a coalition. This matter we be Nigerians expect this coalition to now what the people when they see the figures them Aregbesola, Amechi, because today I say nothing we can know Amechi no go know. Nothing they be saying no we be say Aregbesola no because man. Well, how did all that knowledge help us in the SCT election? No way. No way. So please, opposition, I'm not going to rest with the rhetorics, except you want to put your acts together and come out and do the needful. But if you're not willing to do that to rescue Nigerians or to help give Nigerians some sort of means of living, please leave. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to for the suffer. I don't know. Now, Aeropa files 1 billion suit against ICPC, others over unlawful invasion of residents. It's getting interesting. KD of the Christ Bandits 100 million naira demand sympathizes with and attack victims. 100 million naira. Hey, God, I beg you, people never chop for this economy. What's in their work again? Court adjourns terrorist negotiator Chika Mamu's fundamental rights suit against AGF. Well, he filed a fundamental rights suit against AGF. They don't hold them past where they're supposed to hold them. Abi? Now, Uni Abuja expels 28 students for forging results using hard drugs. And then moving on, terrorist Tom Kwara Google community residents flee amid gunfire. I think we'll handle this. Nigeria's total public debts hit 153 trillion naira in September 2025. I mean, excessive borrowing on that Tinubu. 150, what's again? 153 trillion naira. How much would Buhari live? Buhari live for just 70 million. How much you don't double them? And Buhari on 8 years old. Now 8 years old, we don't double them. And 2020 on what I go see from 2031. Not the person go tell them. See the amount. And this is an economy. If the economy is doing so well, why are we still borrowing? You're taxing Nigerians more. Nigerians are paying more taxes. Nigerians are doing this, Nigerians are doing that. Customs rate, they generate more revenue. Customs, they generate more revenue. Other people, they generate more revenue. Why do we have to borrow more now? Why are debt profiles still they rise if we make this much? I beg, not gonna like this post, I beg. Like and share them. May Nigerians wake up and hold these leaders accountable. How did APC record 1,219 votes in units with only 245 registered voters and 2013 accredited? Before you say it talks. Now they get only 213 accredited members for inside these 213 accredited voters for inside that particular polling unit, and then only 245 registered voters. Sorry, 345. That is out of 345 registered voters in the polling unit. There were 213 accredited. But out of that 213 accredited, guess how many votes they secure? APC secure 1,219 votes for that particular place. And guess what? You take this matter to court now, nothing will come out of them. Because the judiciary is another, just like Mike Higini talk, say judiciary don't finish us for inside this country. And then they are not me talk that one, I wait till Mike Higini talk. And nothing I don't talk here where other people never talk, by the way. Now, election will not save Nigeria as long as APC, a government of fraud and scam, are in power. Apostle Olowo can react to fraudulent FCT polls. And waiting in talk. This election no go fit save us as long as waiting in the column. FCT will be a government of grab it, snatch it, and run away with it today in power. Tinubu government has awarded contracts that are not properly appropriated for in the budget, including Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. That was approved by Fed. Journalist Giwa Osage, now they talk this one. And today something.
That's the sound of an American oil company hard at work. Want to be a part of it? Listen up.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, and I'm the CEO of
Nigeria. Tinubu government, and they talk this one. Okay. Secretary to Government of the Federation, George Akume, made the claim while addressing the first plenary of the Catholic Bishops' Conference in Nigeria at St. Gabriel's Chaplaincy on Sunday in Abuja. He said, "Na foreign terrorists, though, say no be Fulani, oh. For inside your own Benue State, George Akume, fear God, though. When your own citizens for Benue State, they talk, say, the number one people where they worry them, people where they kill them, they shout allow Akbar. Oh, okay, the foreign people will resemble Fulani people. Maybe foreign Fulanis. Oh, you're right, sir. Okay, sir. It's against what? But the accusation would also make, say, people for inside Nasarawa State, they have them on call. Oh, okay, that one is insignificant. Sorry, sir. Now waiting Oga George Akume talk. Meanwhile, EFCC naps 20 over alleged vote trading in FCT polls, recover 13.5 million naira. Except this particular vote trading people, other political party, as long as it has anything to do with APC, nobody will be punished for it. I almost bet my last cash on it. Nobody will be punished. After now, you know we hear anything about them again. We don't release them. We go back to business as usual. Well, fear in Benin community over alleged imminent herdsmen attack. So Benin community, the fear for inside Obagaji, for inside Agatu local government area. Say, hey, herdsmen won't come attack them, or then they fear. 7 toll gate sites handed over to contractors in Kano State. So we hear say the Kano State government has handed over 7 sites to contractors for the construction of toll gates as major entry points into the state. So, now, you don't enter EPC, so you must toll. Now, when people they talk, or don't talk, I say, Oga Governor, you don't enter EPC, so you must introduce toll gates into your state. Okay, we could see how many Northerners could pay that one without lamenting. FCT polls, lots of result sheets were tampered with. Action Aid, civil society organization, don't come and give their mark on waiting and see, result on waiting and see for inside the election. So plenty result sheets, then cancel, tamper. Even with all these witnesses, there is nothing. I advise anybody who lose the election, don't bother to go court. Don't bother. Nothing will come out of it. Akume versus Alia, Benue APC crisis deepens as party gets dual board structures. Okay. City Boys Movement, Tinubu harvest socialist entertainers ahead of 2027 election. The socialists, the entertainers, all of them join together, no go figure pass all Nigerians where they suffer, or the suffering masses. What we do with it, what we do with the power that we're supposed to have as Nigerians, it's all our business. They all totally dependent on us. Now, all our problem. What you on a plan to do with that to make sure, say, on a come up for pain and penury. Remember, even those who say they go Japa, countries only shut their doors so inside on our head. Countries only make the on a Japa even more stricter. How would the people manage? How do we manage? Even the ones there, it's no longer a guarantee. A lot of people abroad now, they may be deported anytime. You know that. Why? Because of the way they perceive our country. Country we get respect. Other countries go also respect you. Why they need to treat Ghanaians the way they treat Nigerians? Why? Because they respect their government. Well, let me rest my case here. Kindly like and share. Subscribe to this platform if you've not subscribed. I love you guys. My name is Precious Amy. I'll talk to you later in the evening. I'll be able to get.
Welcome, everybody. I say make I bring Precious has increased the volume on the woto, and I loved it. Every Nigerian need to wake up, including the journalists, especially all the journalists, where they say that they secure for where they dey. Every Nigerian need to their body need to hot. No, there's no one politician that's coming to deliver you. She made a very good point. Atiku has been, Tinubu, he don't join APC before. You want to tell me, say this election, Abuja election, it would have been an opportunity for him to show. You should say the man not get level. He not get level. Even Amechi, none of them. This is now opportunity for them to show their capacity. So, anyway, I have a couple more videos for you guys, and we'll call it a day. Some people, they open their mouth, wow. They call Peter Obi weak. But now Peter
Yes.
Obi dey floor. Now he dey contest. Now he dey run. Now he do all the campaign for the candidates. Now he do in part. What of the rest? Why are we not calling out the rest of the people? It's very easy to only single out the woman that is showing working to insult Nigerians. Sometimes you guys, Nigerians, they act as though they don't want any good thing for themselves. I'm telling you. You people want somebody to come and do everything and give it to you. Some people will call and say, oh, we just want Trump to just send. Is it Trump that is living with you in the country? Is it Trump? Are you not the one feeling the pinch of it? Look at what is going on in Iran. Even with the fact that they don't buy people, the young people still they rise up, they march. How are you different? I don't know. Make it not be like say I dey tell people what to do. Now dey the country. Now we when we dey here, we dey feel bad with wetin dey go on for Nigeria. Now it make us carry the matter for head. Plus, now our ancestral home, we don't want to abandon it. We refuse to give up on it. Maybe one day you people will finally wake up. The critical mass that is needed will finally wake up. Because like I said, the journalists are the first people. The way Precious is vibrating, if all the other journalists are vibrating like that, I'm telling you, the masses will start to wake up. But no. Anyway, let's listen to some of these videos.
The online people calling Peter Obi the online president. Peter Obi has done his bit. History will be kind to Peter Obi. Many of you are saying he's weak. The man was out with us last week protesting for real-time electronic transmission. Where were you? You are online making skits. You are online doing live streaming. You rather go for Pella and Kata-Efe than to come out and fight for your rights. Many African leaders now are over 80 years. Many have sat in power for long. Democracy in Africa is a big scam. It's a way for some people to put us back on slavery. What do you want Peter Obi to do? Tell me. If Atiku is rugged, Atiku has been on the ballot 4-5 times. Did he win anything? They rigged him out. You people will sit in your house and blame them. Peter Obi has done well. 8 years governor. Who in your family has been governor for 8 years? The man has done his bit. The man has done very well. Even Showore that we said is rugged. How many times have you guys voted for the guy? Even the guy would be in some protesting by himself, sometimes by just few people. You say, oh, he's rugged, he's rugged. You sat online saying he's rugged, he's rugged. But if you had given him support, do you think things will have been the same? No. We kiss the ass of our oppressors. Saturday election, is that election to you? What do you want Peter Obi to do? To go to every polling unit, to go and be shouting, to go and be crying there? No, you are the one that is suffering. It's not him. People willing you are 80-something years old, 70-something years old. People that are old, almost gone. But you, that you still have life, you are young, you are there online, doing nonsense analysis. Is he the one suffering? Peter Obi is still very rich. Very, very rich as at this morning. He has done his bit. He's still very popular. He's still an hero. Free, fair election, he will win before 12 noon. So you sitting there, Peter Obi is not weak, Peter Obi is not... No, it's you that are not giving him support. It's you that you are sitting online thinking life go better when things are going wrong. So don't blame Peter Obi. Blame yourself for this shenanigans, for this nonsense happening in our country. It's not him. He has done his bit. God bless Peter Obi, and God be with Peter Obi. History will be kind to you, Peter Obi. Allow the youth to continue suffering. They will pass it to their generation. Yes, the online...
Hold on 1 second.
The aftermath of the elections in Abuja, I haven't said anything. I've not even made any tweet. I never made any post prior to the elections and after the elections. Why? Because the truth is that when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And if you have followed my platforms for the past couple of weeks, you would have seen that I've been very, very loud, calling out the opposition leaders, calling them to order, just dragging them, because honestly speaking, they have failed in their duties as leaders. They don't understand the job of opposition. And unfortunately for them, they have a whole lot of sycophants around them that will not tell them the truth. Sycophant supporters also that will not tell them the truth. I always insist that I'm not a sycophant. Do I have a preferred candidate? Yes. But if I cannot tell him the truth, I do not like him. That is the unfortunate truth. The opposition has failed. I just looked back at my tweets. I have been making tweets since 2024, calling out the opposition. You will see the tweets. I have made back to back, calling out the opposition. You guys need to stand up. You guys need to stand up. You can excuse the rigging, because APC will always rig. That is something that I don't understand people saying, they rig. It is what is expected of APC. APC will rig elections. That's what APC know how to do best. They know how to rig elections. And they have the ultimate rigger currently occupying Aso Rock that does not know any other thing than rigging. You cannot expect free and fair elections. When I hosted my brother Peter Randis on my podcast, I think last year, this was what I was telling him when he was pushing for electoral reforms, and I was like, my brother, I agree and I appreciate what you're doing. But the truth of the matter is that I do not see APC giving us free and fair elections. They can never give us free and fair elections in Nigeria. But it is good that you do this, because one thing that you've helped us do is that you have raised the consciousness of Nigerians to the bad electoral situation that we found ourselves in. That's what you have successfully done for us. But are we expecting free and fair elections from APC? It is an impossible thing. It is like expecting a man to get pregnant. It is possible, right? So the opposition leaders are meant to have been championing their game and their strategy towards an already failed system. But you see, these people, they're not up and standing. That's why I did not say anything about the elections prior and after. I never said anything because I already knew this was going to happen. I had passed through this circle with this Nigerian political leaders. I understand that I will not go and raise people's hope and give them false hope. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm going to 2027. I will keep raising this alarm. I will not stand and watch Nigerians being sold this false hope. I will tell Nigerians the truth. You either hate me or you like me. But one thing you will know is that Saddam said it and Saddam meant it. You cannot be an opposition party under Bola Ahmed Tinubu and you're docile.
Let me see if it's complete. The complete video is in the comment section. Okay, there we go.
With the aftermath of the elections in Abuja, I haven't said anything. I've not even made any tweets. I never made any posts prior to the elections and after the elections. Why? Because the truth is that when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And if you have followed my platforms for the past couple of weeks, you would have seen that I've been very, very loud, calling out the opposition leaders, calling them to order, just dragging them, because honestly speaking, they have failed in their duties as leaders. They don't understand the job of opposition. And unfortunately for them, they have a whole lot of sycophants around them that will not tell them the truth. Sycophant supporters also that will not tell them the truth. I always insist that I'm not a sycophant. Do I have a preferred candidate? Yes. But if I cannot tell him the truth, I do not like him. That is the unfortunate truth. The opposition has failed. I just looked back at my tweets. I have been making tweets since 2024, calling out the opposition. You will see the tweets. I have made back to back, calling out the opposition. You guys need to stand up. You guys need to stand up. You can excuse the rigging, because APC will always rig. That is something that I don't understand people saying, they rig. It is what is expected of APC. APC will rig elections. That's what APC know how to do best. They know how to rig elections. And they have the ultimate rigger currently occupying Aso Rock that does not know any other thing than rigging. You cannot expect free and fair elections. When I hosted my brother Peter Randis on my podcast, I think last year, this was what I was telling him when he was pushing for electoral reforms, and I was like, my brother, I agree and I appreciate what you're doing. But the truth of the matter is that I do not see APC giving us free and fair elections. They can never give us free and fair elections in Nigeria. But it is good that you do this, because one thing that you've helped us do is that you have raise the consciousness of Nigerians to the bad electoral situation that we found ourselves in. That's what you have successfully done for us. But are we expecting fair and fair elections from APC? It is an impossible thing. It is like expecting a man to get pregnant. It is not possible, right? So the opposition leaders are meant to have been championing their game and their strategy towards an already failed system. But you see, these people, they're not up and standing. That's why I did not say anything about the elections prior and after. I never said anything because I already knew this one was going to happen. I have passed through this circle with this Nigerian political leaders. I understand that I will not go and raise people's hope and give them false hope. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm going to 2027. I will keep raising this alarm. I will not stand and watch Nigerians being sold this false hope. I will tell Nigerians the truth. You either hate me or you like me. But one thing you will know is that Saddam said it and Saddam meant it. You cannot be an opposition party under Bola Ahmed Tinubu and you're docile. You're being pushed. It's until we drag people before you will come out and show yourselves. You people cannot even be proactive. You're always reactive. And if you guys do not start preparing for a rigged 2027 elections, you people will come out and you see it will happen again. Nigerians are not. You should not be expecting Nigerians to do it. Nigerians will react only to the agitations or the energy they get from the opposition leaders. Unfortunately, that's our reality. Is it meant how it's meant to be? No. But that is the reality of Nigeria. Are we meant to be having rigged elections? No. But that is the reality of Nigeria. So you have to go into every elections knowing that you're already like 5 goals behind. That is the mentality that the opposition have to come in with. And if Nigerians can see the energy, Nigerians will definitely try and reciprocate the energy. But if we're not seeing energy from the opposition leaders, who are we? It's just a learning curve for us, though. I just hope people learn from this. And as I always say, for all the sycophant followers, the best you can do for yourself is to not get hope. If your leaders are not showing you signs of what they are meant to do, don't go and generate some false hope from anywhere. Because they are apparently showing you guys that they have not planned well. And if they don't plan well, they are going to fail well. There's still time now to plan for 2027. They will not do what they have to do. They'll be waiting till elections, campaign season, 3 months to campaign. When APC have already done all the groundwork of rigging and everything, now, then in 3 months, you now expect that you that you did not do anything all these years that have been screaming and calling people out. You have not done anything. You don't want to go and enter a ring with someone that have been training to rig you for close to 4 years. And you expect by miracle that you win the elections. I'll not demoralize Nigerians, so I'll tell Nigerians the truth. It is not too late. But it is important that we keep amplifying these things. Opposition leaders, get your house together. Get your acts together before it is too late.
Hey. Let me see. See young people in Abuja selling their votes for 1,000, not because they are hungry, but because they feel. You not see the old women when they collect 1,000. Only the young people you see. You not see old people. Oh God. People when they visit politician house, that they share TDK give them. The problem is that the opposition is not loud enough. That is true. APC keeps dominating the political news. Bam. It's true. I agree with you. And nobody is offering the masses a possible alternative to excite them. Something to... Exactly. The other issue is that the majority of the so-called ADC opposition is full of people not that different from a typical... because they were once members of APC. This is the problem. They were once members. My full mind not for that ADC. Now because of Peter Obi, I dey look. Because now the only normal person for inside that ADC. Because do you know during the Abuja election, ADC people were running for APC. They were the ones calling the victory ahead for AP. I'm telling you, it was wild. This was why when I did my live, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday I did my live. I said, Peter Obi should pull out. Oh, there's no need. Just pull out. There's no need. Those people don't mean well. They will sabotage you from inside. Just go back to LP. Let's go and do it the way. Right now, you need to put your money where your mouth is. You need to, as they get Agbero, you can also purchase your own. I don't know what to say again. Because the other people, even though Peter Obi was the one campaigning the entire election for Mo, right? The entirety of it. Do you know that they do it as an obedient election? They say it's obedient people. It's for LP branch of ADC. It was crazy. Every other person sat it out. It's not normal. I'm telling you, Peter Obi should move out of ADC now. Well, Emir Saddam don't talk am true, and I agree with him too. I agree with him. The only thing when me will continue to say Peter Obi show workings. I'm sorry. At least Peter Obi come out, support the candidate. He show workings. What of the rest? That's the only thing. He's constrained, exactly, because he seems like the only one pushing. The others are not doing anything. So he now makes him like he too is not doing anything, when the other ones are lagging behind because they know they don't have the support of the people. So when you notice that, move sharply. There's no time. Go to LP. Let's go and galvanize there. There's no need. That's why when Ahmed Dati came out and made that comment and people were angry with him, I said, why are you angry with the man? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy he's holding the ground for LP for Peter Obi. It's crazy.
Jesus. But this thing, 4 years, that be the fastest 4 years I don't see from my life. I never know what the 4 years still. Jesus. So next year now what they do on the election. Oh my God. The 4 years waste. Sharp man. I had to another 4 years. Let's see the watch. For you come, we don't already know it's not 8 years ahead. One guy one day. All of that they do, there's hope. Not they talk that thing. Bro.
I'm not shocked. Oh, I can nothing like that one is a given. We know. Absolutely.
Invest me. Not be you way one go put that your thumb for ballot paper. Not be you one call result. One call result there on you. You're the juice now, the smoking though.
I'm not what you said. We know that was why Peter Obi did not resign from LP. That's just the truth. They were trying to lure him so that they can. You go shock, say maybe even Atiku they work for Tinubu. You're shocked. Most of these people they work for Tinubu. You don't give them money. People when they greedy. For Atiku's son to be working for APC, that's all you need to know.
Asking Obina. Do Obina, you. Do you want a free, fair, and credible election? Yes. Thank you. So you want the electoral reform, right? Yes. If you do, why are you having problem with what Peter Obi said? Hold on. Because if the electoral reform works, that means we will count you. Is now very irrelevant. It's invalid, right? So concentrate on making the electoral reform to work and leave what will happen when it does not work. Okay, hold on, please. Then, please, hold on. Then, if there is another thing I don't like, is when people say that we talk with too much emotion. If you don't speak with emotion as far as what is true in Nigeria is concerned, then you are not living. For those of us who are patriotic and we want to see a nation, we will continue to be patriotic and we will speak with emotion. And come 2027, like what Peter Obi said, if our vote does not count, we will count all of them one by one and we will hold them accountable. Yes.
Standards in Nigeria. Standards, yeah. So the Senate said they will transmit results electronically and they'll still have the form EC8 result sheet. And many of you have faulted that. So what happens when after election we give us they cannot upload the results immediately in that polling day. What should happen?
Why?
Violence.
Why?
No.
Why should they not be able to?
No, now let me give you let me give you an example. In 2015, INEC introduced smart card readers. Yeah, and good luck as the sitting president went to 2 to vote. He placed his thumb. His record was not there. Was there violence? What did they do? They brought a farm and said, okay, fill it. Imagine good doctor said, because my information don't come out, let's scatter Nigeria. Will you be here today?
No. Yes.
That's why the Senate, in their wisdom, have said, see, you can't take it away. Nigeria have places that there are no network. Let's be honest ourselves. And they have said, listen, and they have said, if we try to transmit this thing in real time and it does not work, there should be an alternative. And you're fighting. Again, structure. For every polling unit, the candidate has the right to bring somebody to represent him in every polling unit. And if you have voted before and waited to be counted your votes, when they count the votes, in your presence and very before, they will feel the result from EC8. Yeah? And every party rep will sign and even take a picture.
Thank you.
So what should we do as people? As a neutral person? Create structure so that you have somebody there to look at it and get a picture or your evidence. Not tomorrow, come and say INEC, they rig results without evidence.
Thank you. Exactly.
I'm telling you, they can. You know, this, I don't know. These people just come there and you see a lot of this, waiting they call them, INEC people, APC people talking gibberish. When I hear about this Mencho, when they buy, since then, Mexico done the hot too. They tell the all the, in fact, the whole of America, may everybody day attentive, may they day observant, may they keep their head on the swivel because they get splinter groups inside America. So I mean, that's the word on the street. If you see wetin they don't turn Mexico to, people when they travel vacation, they are now trapped too. They can't leave. There was a lady at the airport. She was they had to cancel all the flights. She was streaming live from the airport. Everybody they shake, they fear, they were hiding, running to hide because they entered the airport, and then they buy some U.S. citizens. I think, yeah, they buy some U.S. citizens. So that's Omo. Let's see here.
Commanders, we need backup on Route 408, La Barca, Ocotlan. The lead.
Damn it, dude. They blocked the toll booth here in Ocotlan, man.
We are being attacked. We are under attack. My Lieutenant Colonel, we need immediate support. We urgently request support. Help. We've been attacked. Help. We are being attacked. They are assaulting us right here. Help.
Commander.
So this guy had to translate it, said the audio recording of the security forces who were attacked during the operation that led to the arrest of El Mencho has been released. I put this audio through my translator so Americans can understand. This is from Dom Lucre. Okay. I have some couple of videos. And then here, world news, it says, update in a jaw-dropping escalation that has the world holding its breath. The US has unleashed an unprecedented flood of over 50 fighter jets, including stealth monsters like F-22 Raptors and F-35 Lightning, I don't know what that one is, into the Middle East in just the last 48 hours alone. Now they see the movement for there, right? Kene, welcome. Yeah, depends on the city. Yeah, Guadalajara, I think that one is under siege. Which other state? I don't know if Cancun was listed, but there were three cities or three towns within Mexico that these things are happening in. But they said it's fast spreading though, because all the other splinter groups in the different cities within Mexico are also activating. Omo, did you guys see, if you see the packaging of these terrorists, I mean, sorry, not terrorists, of these drug cartels in Mexico, Omo, oh boy, hey, they be like state. Wow, I saw it, I was like, if Nigeria not deal with this Fulani terrorism, you know, so they don't they get drones, it go be like Mexico. I'm telling you, fact. I go show now. I'm sure I saved it. All right, so let's quickly take a listen to this first.
Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà 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 orúkọ ti tèmi ni Commandant Ọlá tí mo jẹ́ ọmọ bíbí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè. À ń fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún gbogbo wa.
If you dey hear Yoruba, help us interpret for comment section. Although I dey hear, but more na interpret for those who no dey hear.
Tó nílò bá fọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ tí kò ní gbogbo ibi tí a gbọ́dọ̀ láti gáàdì lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tí láti ògèrè wọnú Mòwe, láti Mòwe padà sí Lótò, láti Lótò tó fi wọnú inú Gbósòrò, inú Fákalẹ̀, wọnú Ìṣàgámù padà. Wọ́n ti surround ibẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n ti surround ibẹ̀ yẹn to the extent de wípé ó ti kọjá bí a ti rò. Àwọn pípù yìí dẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí, àwọn kì í jàjọ ọ̀sán o. Lérò pé tá bá mú ìyá wọn, tá bá mú kíní wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sì wà pẹ̀lú wa. Àtijọ́ ń jẹ, àtijọ́ mu. Níbí báyìí, àtijọ́ mu báyìí. So èyí jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, gbogbo àwa tí a wà ní Ìbàdàn. Ní àwa tá a wà ní Ìbàdàn láti inú kí lórúkọ Amúlòkó. Láti Amúlòkó tó fi wọnú, tó fi lọ sí Dùgbẹ̀, Ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ Irin àti ọjà Ọlọ́ndá, gbogbo bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti surround ibẹ̀ pátápátá. Wọ́n ti conquer bẹ̀ yẹn tó yẹ pé wọ́n á pẹ̀lú full ammunition gidi ló wà níbẹ̀. Láti ká kúrò níbi ibẹ̀ yẹn ká lọ sí ká padà sí Adébáyọ̀. Láti Adébáyọ̀ yẹn tó fi wọnú Ìjẹ̀bú Àwà níbi ọjà Mọ̀mọ́ yẹn, gbogbo inú bótíìkì yẹn pátápátá àwọn bandits wọ́n ti conquer bẹ̀. Ká tó wá padà sí ṣáìdì ọ̀nàdọ̀ wa ní Òkìjọ níbí báyìí ní Ògùn State. Láti Òkìjọ gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣe bólàbólà ní ibi ibẹ̀. Torí ẹ̀ la fi sọ pé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ jẹ́ community kọ̀ọ̀kan, ó yẹ kẹ́ ti máa ṣe meeting. Ẹ ní àwọn security mẹ́rin sìn, ó yẹ kẹ́ ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ti máa rú wọn lágbára, bẹ́ẹ̀ ti máa wá ibìkan fún wọn kí wọ́n máa parade, kó máa wà níbẹ̀ always. Gbogbo yín ẹ̀wọ́ àkọ́kọ́ mi ó ti yé. Tó bá àwọn pípù yìí wọn ò bá eré wá, ẹni tó bá mọ tó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ wọn kò sí ẹni gbára kó òun fojú rí dípò pé yóò fi ti gbọ́. Gbogbo ẹ̀ la fi ń fi àsìkò yìí la fi ń sọ fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn. A lè wà lágbègbè kan ká tó mọ gbàdúrà ká gbé gbèbè ó bàjẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ fi àsìkò yìí mo fi kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ mi nínú Àgbọ̀kọ̀yà pátápátá lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ògún nífẹ̀ẹ́ jẹ́ wá wẹ̀. Àjà ló ń tijú mi. Àwọn ọmọ jagun àjàyè ni lágbára lọ́wọ́ Olódùmarè tó nílé ayé. Àwọn ogun àìnípadà dé kò ní bọ́ títí wa, torí ogun kan kì í lo ogun àìnípadà dé. Ogun ìjagun àìnípadà dé lágbára lọ́wọ́ Olódùmarè. Ilẹ̀ Oòduà yóò gbé wa o, kò ní pé ọ̀dàlẹ̀. Ire o.
Yeah, one of the cities is Jalisco. You're right. Yes. There's Guadalajara and Jalisco, and there's one more again that I know I saw. I can't remember what it is now. Maybe we are responding to the Iranian people whom are slaughtered by the government and beg for help. Absolutely, you should. I mean, I fully support that. They need help. Those people are literally going through a lot. Okay? So yeah, I agree with you, Adam.
Brother, please, no matter who you think this result favor, the result I'm displaying here now, no matter who you think is favor or
yeah, thank you very much, Kola. I appreciate that interpretation.
Once.
That's the summary
Where is
of
the
it.
love for your country? Where is patriotism? And where is the fight for justice? Or where is the support for justice? You cannot promote injustice in this manner and expect that it will be well with you. Yes, I cannot be so gentle in addressing issues like this. I take time studying this result, seeing how conciliation was being made. These are the only reason why result takes time. An election that was concluded between 3-4 p.m. on election day in Abuja takes up to the next day by noon before results start coming out. In the name of what? Amendments have been done, cancellations, change of figures. And at the end of the day, some persons are applauding the person behind this crime, behind this evil, instead of total condemnation. You see me, Odalu, I'm not partisan. I belong to no party. I'm not in Abuja. I don't have a candidate in Abuja. But I can tell you, I just want the right thing to be done. You got the point now? I just want the right thing to be done, regardless of who it's favor or who it went against. If APC win genuinely, congratulations. But not when Wike have posted and you are seeing abracadabra like this and you are commending it. You think you are laughing at Peter Obi? No, you think you are laughing at the candidate that have lost the election. You that have no idea how this will affect you sooner or later. Where is your conscience? Where is your sense of reasoning? Take a good look at this. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this really normal? Is this proper? In which society would nonsense like this be accepted? If a crime like this is not punishable, then we are not ready. This is one of the worst crimes against any citizens of any nation. You adulterate, you mutilate result like this, and the useless INEC, who I know have no choice, we accept it. If you take this same result to the court, the useless judiciary, we accept it. And you are laughing at Obi. No, you are laughing at the Igbo people. No, you are laughing at Odalo. You think you are doing somebody. We all drink from this cup. We will all drink. Let's keep applauding rubbish. Let's keep promoting nonsense. You get the point now? Because I take a deep look and say, Nigeria can never go well like this. The man who can do this to get to power will not do it to serve you, will not do it to better the nation. Is this how it's being done in those countries that we are running to? No, is this our election? So any sane human being will call this election? Somebody was declared winner like this. Well, I don't know, but for those of you that support this, I don't know what is in your heart, how you think and how you manage to sleep. But from the way I see it, we're in a bigger trouble, a deeper trouble. Nothing is as bad as you being written off when it comes to choosing who leads you. If you cannot have a say on who governs you, then why are you living? You are as good as dead. You are as good as a slave. Please, do take it easy, regardless of how much you hate the other person. But just insist that the right thing be done. Whoever win, let them go away with it. And whoever lose, to go and prepare for next election. But in this case, now we are not having elections. We are obviously not having elections. This is criminality. Bloody coup. Bloody coup. Worst of it. Please, for those that are reasonable, I know the idiots that are supporting madness like this will still come and insult me. But for those that are reasonable, are we supposed to continue like this? For how long and how far can we go like this? Please, we need to start thinking. Because the country is long gone. In as much as I understand revolution is the only way, but who and who will unite to revolt? Another issue to be discussed. Please comment your thoughts and opinion, and I see you again soon. Thank you.
He's telling people that they need to organize seriously to counter the threat because the security group he's from, Agbekoya, cannot defend all the towns being threatened. Thank you very much for that interpretation, Kola. I really appreciate it.
Trenches. Happy Sunday, everyone. I want to state some things clear in this video. Please help me share the video. I've been a fighter for good governance all this while. I've sacrificed a lot, time, money, strength, even the last protest, I sweated so bad that my whole clothes were soaked and some people laughed with it, even if I was fighting for everybody. The elections of yesterday really changed a whole lot in me. Yeah, I've been thinking and I came to certain conclusions. I'm sorry to whoever this may offend, but I realized that Nigeria is worth fighting for. Even to the book was this guy. This guy they mad. To the book was this guy they mad. What were you guys expecting? Useless people. So you are thinking that you will do what you are doing. I will just leave the country for you. No, I don't want to laugh. Let me understand. We will not give up now because we are from Benin. We have backup that will go to goats. We are stuck in this country. Morning, afternoon, night now. We are now. Who tired for Lagos go Abuja? Who tired go Kebbi or Kwara? However, we are in this country together. Nobody dey go anywhere. That being said, they rigged the election. No? They rigged, but ADC gave them a goose chase. They were thinking they would just be in the ass and write results, and everybody would just clap. No, ADC from nowhere gave them the hits they've never seen in their life. Forget what you see online. No, offline was not easy. Fight almost bust. No, many places they even stabbed a staunch ADC supporter. They stabbed him to death. So when I see idiots like this, Festus Keyamo, Minister of Aviation, coming to fool himself talking about free and fair election, it will be like my vomit for a face. This is a bittersweet situation. We lose, it pay me. However, Nigerians, you now know how to prep for 2027. You now know if to add your voice to electoral reform, if to come out February 24th for protest, or if to buy your dagger and wait on how to protect your vote 2027. At least you've seen a demo of what they want to do. You've seen how useless Amupita can be as against 2027. It may not get me a touch to skin a crocodile. Losing a skincare. It's up to you now to come see and say, okay, how we want a man on that great day. Thank you very much for listening. Good night and God bless.
Honestly, she dey try, I no lie.
If you are a Nigerian, hoping or believing that this current APC
Abeg, if you never like oh.
through the ballot, you are either acting out of ignorance or a deliberate act of self-deceit. You're deceiving yourself because it's never going to happen. Never. This APC, this Tinubu Akpabio Wike combination APC will never leave us on an easy ground. Something terrible. I have never been an advocate of a violent revolution, but we have always known that revolution will be the way. Revolution or maybe military coup are the only two things that can remove this bunch of virus currently plaguing the land. Anything other than that, you are deceiving yourself. I said it yesterday. I said no matter how the vote goes in favor of ADC, as long as the result was not being uploaded in real time, over the night, miracle is going to happen. Magic is going to happen. Did it happen? Listen to what I said again. But there's one thing I want us to know. ADC cannot celebrate now because APC will conduct another election tonight. If the result is not declared before 8 p.m. and it goes to the next day, the APC will conduct another election at night. And by dawn, by morning, you'll be seeing mutilated result sheet. Because the result sheet that are dropping now are clean with the original result. But by morning, if this result coalition pass through the night, by morning you're going to be seeing cancellation, mutilated sheet, then APC must have gone ahead with her magic. So we are still expecting the magic. And indeed, magic happened at night. I said it, I said if the election gets into the night through the next morning, you're going to see magic. And obviously we've seen that magic. When Wike said, when he told the voters or his supporters, say go and do your bit and leave the rest to him, to me, which is to him, Wike. What the hell was he talking about? Wike is not a voter in Abuja. He's not an INEC staff. Not, you get the point now. But when he said leave it to me, he knew exactly what he was saying. What I saw was going to happen was exactly what he was talking about. During the night, imagine information that was reaching us in Abuja that APC agents will be having beavers machine on their own. I said I was going to see mutilated, cancelled the result by morning. Did that not happen? You heard me, I said it. Now look at the result that I'm flying. Look at the you've seen on my screen. No, just see how result has been mutilated using barrow to cancel, changing of figures. And this result I'm showing you now are on the ROF, on the INEC portal. This is what they uploaded. If it was to be uploaded at the polling unit, would you have this rubbish? The result we are seeing that we are clean. We are not mutilated, they were not cancelled, there were no tippers or altercation. But you see what I'm showing you now. I think I have 3 here. I have a whole lot. I cannot decide to be showing you all of them. But what I'm showing you now, if you go to the next server, this is what you will get. Isn't this an embarrassment? This is a national embarrassment. Before the international community, this is an embarrassment. This is what Akpabio planned for. This is what, and in the midst of all this, just take a look at this news. You see what I have above. He said Tinubu commends Wike for APC victory in FCT. How? Was Wike a voter? No. Did Wike vote in FCT? No. Was he on the ballot? No. Was he the INEC staff? No. So what is the role of Wike? That is the magic. That is why Wike said, go and do your bit and leave the rest to me. They know what he did in River State. So Tinubu has to commend him because he is capable of this electoral magic. And people like Wike in any sane clown deserve to be punished by death. I repeat it, by death. Because no crime can be against the people more than the electoral fraud Wike is putting on Nigerians, subjecting Nigerians to fraud, to fraudulent election. Somebody asked me yesterday, they say, so it is credible only when APC win. No, that's not my point. APC can win. But if it is the people that have voted APC, so be it. Let it be that it is what the people have voted, not what not Wike's magic, like we've just said now. So if we are going into 2027 like this, which obviously the template for 2027 has been reviewed, Nigerians, if you will not be able to do anything before 2027, you think any bastard coalition in the name of whoever is joining who, this is exactly what you're going to get and nothing will happen. Is anybody going to go to court now? No, no court. Absolutely, there's no judiciary. You see the result, the way they are cancelled here and there, the court will admit them as valid. You get the point now. Akpabio, you won. Wike, they are hailing you now for being a broad day and open evil, an enemy of the people. But one thing I know is that whoever is doing all this against the people, the person will not end well. That's obvious. You will not end well. I mean, the family, the wealth you think you are building now, the way it will destroy before your eyes, is happening now. I think we are seeing senators falling here and there. You all will fall. Since you said you will not let Nigeria be, you will not end well. That's obvious. So, and as for those clamoring and supporting this evil, you will also have a share of the causes that will be upon this deal. Conduct election free and fair. APC will say no. Nigerians, we are aware now. Tinubu have said it in 2023 or 2022 during the campaign. That power is not set a la carte. You snatch, grab, and run away with it. That's what they've done. And you will need an extra, something more than snatching and grabbing, to take this rubbish, to take your country back from this bunch of criminals. So if anybody is still thinking that it's going to happen in 2027, I'm no longer in that league. I'm no longer a part of that stupidity that 2027 will vote APC out. You're not going to vote these people out because they already have the results. They own their beavers. They're going to cancel results from what you say now. And at the end of the day, this is my comment section. One guy in the name of Shegun is going to come to my comment section and tap rubbish. I'm very good at blocking. As you can see, I've been doing it for days now. I'm very good at blocking. Stupid comments. You support evil in a manner that does not even make sense, you are blocked. Honestly, it shall never be well with anybody who supported what is happening in Nigeria as far as the election is concerned. Nigerians, revolution or a military coup, because we're already facing a civilian coup. Electoral coup every now and then on the people. So civilian coup means nothing. It cannot be different. You get the point now. So Nigerians, which one do you think will be possible to move this demon out of power? Because what we have now is not government, but bunch of demons. Civilian coup, not acceptable. Military coup, revolution, whichever one that will dethrone these people plotting civilian coup will be welcome. So Nigerians, like I always say, over to you.
Even the military coup. My people, military coup, I dey fear military coup because the people when they dey there, they are not, they are against the state. They are against everybody. Eh? Oh, abeg, for those of you that have not like, abeg, help me like, oh. Mona, help me like, oh. To those of you that have liked, thank you very much. I have a couple more videos. Dr. Sam Amadi say, with what is happening in ADC, it might be best for Obedience to pull out from the party. I don't talk am yesterday. In 2023, this is Honorable Dan Bono. In 2023, Peter Obi ran with 0 governors, 0 senators, and 0 House of Representatives. He built a movement from the ground up against a fully rigged system. Now, look at 2027. He has governors, senators, and reps who have proven they can win under his banner. If he could shake the table with nothing, what makes you think he can't win it all with something? The foundation is laid, the structure is growing. Don't let anyone fool you, because this time is different. Omo, my brother, we got to level up. This is Senator Dino Melaye, open letter to His Majesty King Charles. Okay. Immediate request to cancel the proposed state visit of President Tinubu. You just say the man go listen to you. People when they look for money. Your Majesty, I write this letter with respect to the crown, but also with urgency, seriousness, and moral clarity. My name is Kio Amakri. Okay, I think he shared it. I'm a Nigerian political scientist and a citizen whose family history is deeply woven into the constitutional and political foundation of Nigeria. My grandfather was Chief Sekin Amakri, a historic Kalabari leader whose name remains well known in Niger Delta and within the broader story of Nigeria's early political development. My late father, Chief Godry Kio Jaja Amakri, QC, was not only Nigeria's first Solicitor General and acting Attorney General, but also served at international level as Africa's first Under Secretary General. He was a statesman of the highest caliber and a man whose public service was rooted integrity, discipline, and duty. I was educated at the Eton College between 70 and 75, and I remain closely connected to the United Kingdom. During my years at Eton, I formed a close and lasting friendship with Sir Nicholas Coleridge, now Provost of Eton College. I'm trying to sound British. Who was a good friend during my time at the school. Sir Nicholas is well known to Your Majesty and is part of a British establishment at the highest level. I mention this for one reason only. I'm not writing from the outside, I'm writing from within the network of history, relationships, and serious national interests that connects Nigeria and the UK. Pweh. This matter is grave. Your Majesty, I respectfully but firmly request that you cancel or immediately postpone any state visit, formal invitation, or ceremonial reception involving Tinubu of Nigeria. 1. Nigeria is not stable. A state visit is a strategic and security error. Nigeria total is a nation close to rupture. The country faces terrorism and insurgency, kidnappings and mass killings, banditry and organized criminal violence, collapsing confidence in democratic institutions, severe economic hardship and inflation, deepening ethnic and regional tension. Nigeria is divided to a level approaching national fracture. Under these circumstances, a state visit in London would not be diplomacy, it would be denial. 2. Tinubu's credibility is under serious question. President Tinubu is viewed by millions of Nigeria as a legitimate national unifier. Is not viewed. Okay. His presidency is surrounded by major public controversy, including long-standing allegations of corruption, persistent questions about financial history and political funding, accusations of institutional capture, widespread doubts about his academic claims, biography, and personal records, the growing belief that Nigeria is being run by a political cartel rather than democratic leadership. A state visit will be interpreted as Britain giving him credibility that will be a historic mistake. Yimu. Nigeria's democracy in danger. 3. Nigeria is approaching the 2027 election cycle with fear and distrust. Many Nigerians believe powerful forces intend to manipulate the electoral process again, pushing the country towards political unrest and potential collapse. To host President Tinubu at the highest ceremonial level would send a message that Britain is indifferent. Now today is the indifferent of Nigerian democracy to be seen as endorsement of electoral fraud. They don't already endorse the man tete. Not be who come visit am immediately after they sneak am in from the back door. Not be that wetin they call that man again. former Prime Minister of Britain. 4. The optics are morally offensive. Millions of Nigerians are suffering hunger and inflation, unemployment and despair, insecurity that has become routine, families destroyed by violence and kidnappings. To invite Tinubu to drink champagne in Britain while Nigerians are slaughtered and the nation collapses economically will be interpreted as a cruel insult. It will fuel anger across Nigeria. 5. The crown must not be used as political propaganda. Your Majesty, Tinubu's government, omo, e still dey go. E still dey go. I think say na here e go end. Let's see. Okay. Tinubu's government. Where the rest? Let's move forward. If you want to find it, it's in Dino Melaye. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me move past it. Okay. There we go. I don't understand, Michael. Polibe, democracy under siege. Nigerians can write English speakers. Okay. This one, they say Tinubu's government has failed. The Venezuelan style of removal awaits Tinubu if he doesn't change his ways. The man no go change his ways. This is for Yabagi Sani. No time. There's so much. Okay, so I think that's it. I think I've successfully gone through all of it. So, my people, Nigeria. Oh, anyway, we ain't gonna give up shit for nobody. Okay, we ain't gonna give up shit for no. We're gonna fight for that country. I don't care. We'll continue. Let's listen to this and then call it a day.
Things where you want that in democracy is about context by persons, individuals. You go and contest. When you contest with the things where you want to do for citizens, when be your manifesto, the citizens will vote for you. Democracy is not monarchy. According to where you talk, say Tinubu, they say it's my turn and it take am. No, we're operating a monarchy system of government in Nigeria. We're operating democracy, and under democracy, the participants, those who want to contest the candidate, they go and contest, and people vote for them. They win election, they do not grab power. Under democracy, you don't grab power. Now, military, they collect power by force. And so Peter Obi is a democratic citizen. And he understands that under democracy, it is the law. It is about the law. And so they operate as a sane Nigeria. We must understand that Nigeria is a sane country. We cannot continue to propagate this narrative when this bad set of evil leaders where we get, they portray, they make and they look like say Nigeria, now people when they be like say they be tau, they be criminals, they be agberu, now they rule us. No, there is a process. Do not forget that we also operate with an international standard of how things they happen everywhere in the world. And so, Peter Obi is an obeyance of the law. Now, somebody will understand and they obey the law. That is what democracy is about. It's about power to the people. Now, the people now get power. You know they grab them. And what this administration did was to grab power. Again, let me address the number 2 concern. When you raise according to you, you don't say Peter Obi no win the 2023 election. Say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu win that election. The president, at least I can give this to him.
that he was very, very honest in his inaugural speech, where he accepted by himself. Say many people not vote for him. What it be many? Many means say the people will not vote for him, plenty past those when vote for him. However, like you talk, it's my turn. Tinubu grabbed power to himself. Hear the video when he talk and say, he know, say many people no vote for him. But INEC and the corrupt judicial system handed power to Tinubu. According to him, say na in turn. Watch where Tinubu talk with him. Say, you know, say many people no vote for him. Please watch.
I know many did not vote for me, and you are disappointed that your candidate is not where I stand now. I understand. You hurt. Your anger, disappointment. I send the embrace and comfort of one family member to another.
You don't watch the video, right? What does this tell you? That this present administration know and they understand that truly they don't win. They grabbed power. And like you also said, Gege, you said from day one, Tinubu don't start to the campaign with the city boy movement and all of that, what they do now. My question that I want to ask you, even with this city boy movement, Gege, waiting be those things where they bring out to say, based on XYZ where we don't do, vote for us again. At least, if you say you are a new candidate, you can be contesting to say, if you vote for me, this is what I will do. This administration is also doing this campaign as though there are new people coming to take power. No, tell us why we should vote for you. You are not putting anything on the table. And then you think that people should vote for you. No, tell us what you have done step by step and how you want to finish it and why Nigerians should vote for you. How this thing where you don't do so translates to affecting the lives of ordinary citizens for Nigeria and why they should vote for you to sustain them or even beat what you don't already do before. When be the record? Tell us nothing. But then every time you come and you campaign as though you are a new political party that is coming to seek for the people to give you vote. No, tell us what you have done. The only video and the only thing the president even promised Nigerians when he bet with his life, say if he no do, may Nigerians not vote for him again. Now he talk, that was the only thing he bet Nigerians on. He be like bet Nigeria. He bet put. Hear the video when in talk. Watch the video.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
You don't watch the video, right? So if we follow this video now, this betting, this promise where Tinubu make now, when be even the only thing when he promised Nigerians, even the president himself, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, no, say he's not supposed to contest again. But I want to believe, say, if he's a man of integrity, he no one come now people they push him because already he know fail Nigerians because the most easiest thing for her to do, which is power according to her, we no get light till today. The electricity supply don't even worst for less than 3 months now. In less than 3 months now, the national grid don collapse more than 4 times. We never still pass 5,000 megawatts of electricity. When countries like South Africa, they do 60-something to 80-something thousand megawatts of electricity with lesser population of people. So let me ask you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with all due respect, sir, with those following you, with this viewpoint of mine.
Anyway, now here we go leave this for now. We go see again later. Now only me know say the weapons wey Fulani terrorists dey take by us mostly dey come from Britain or their cousins. I no understand where their brain dey. Wetin dey wrong with her? I'm telling you. Hey, Mr. Ferreira, welcome. Oh, I'm just seeing comments now. I'm so sorry, guys. PO can continue to create hope for the masses to the point that they will let it be known that, unlike last election, they are not going to agree with APC's antics and will be ready to face them down. That's what needs to happen more now. I think they should just throw because APC is not hiding anything. I personally would expect that, I would have expected that Nigerians will flood the streets. Okay, but there's a high level of ignorance that's going on in Nigeria in addition to the docility. And they're so divided, it's ridiculous, right? So, okay, in the absence of that, while people are trying to bring people up to speed, to conscientize the people and all of that, right? Election, right? So what may I expect opposition to be doing now is to level up. They need to have structural, organizational structure right now. They need to first fire the people that look like simps at the top. Just fire them. Put fire for each location. Fire in the door, fire by the window, fire everywhere, fire. Since APC wants to burn down the country, let's expedite it. Do you understand? But that's just me. Because if we don't get angry and remove, you see what's happening in Mexico, it will be child's play in Nigeria. Because that is where we are heading to. I'm telling you guys for free. That is where Nigerians are heading to. And nobody will be spared. So, we really need PO to have his plan. Honestly, ASAP, no wasting of time at all. PO should dump the ADC. My mind no fair day. Now because na PO I dey look, na him I dey follow. He no fair day. He has done it before, he will do it more now. But in addition to him doing it, he needs to also have people that are ready to match energy for energy. They need to match APC, madness for madness. All this chewing gum, I have said you cannot be dealing with demonic entities like that. And I've told you to your face, we have come to take your life, and you are still dancing kokoma around them. It does not work. It does not work. While people are busy waking up the critical mass, you need to, in fact, your fire will even be waking the people up. And the journalists too have a role to play. We have dumb, brown envelope journalists in Nigeria. What I will chop and put in my pocket. That's all they care about. Sit there, overfed goats. They speak English from now to tomorrow. Not see the danger in front of their nose because they still say they far from them. Hey, Blessing, welcome. I go end now for you. If you are just joining, you go catch the replay. I will see you now later. I no go make promise. If you not see me, wonderful. If I no see me, I no say go be next time. Thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.